As Sam and his allies celebrated their hard-fought victory over the great Motarch, a new threat emerged. It was none other than Loki, the Norse god of mischief and trickery. Loki appeared in a flash of green light, his bright eyes sparkling with amusement. "Well, well, well," he said, grinning from ear to ear. "Looks like I've stumbled upon a party." Sam narrowed his eyes warily. He knew all too well that Loki was not to be trusted. But the god of mischief seemed to be in a playful mood, and he danced around the group, causing all sorts of harmless pranks and jokes. Sam and his allies were on their guard, but even they couldn't help but chuckle at some of Loki's antics. The Anunnakian mummy, in particular, seemed to find the god's sense of humor amusing, and the two of them exchanged a series of silly jokes and puns. But as the night wore on, Loki's pranks became increasingly dangerous. He set off powerful explosions, causing the ground to shake and the air to fill with dust and smoke. He unleashed swarms of angry bees and venomous snakes, causing chaos and confusion among the group. Sam knew that he had to stop Loki before things got out of hand. He summoned all his strength and lunged towards the god of mischief, sword at the ready. But Loki was too quick for him. With a flick of his wrist, he conjured up a powerful gust of wind that sent Sam hurtling through the air. Sam crashed to the ground, dazed and disoriented. He could hear the sound of battle all around him as his allies struggled to fend off Loki's attacks. But just when it seemed like all was lost, a strange figure appeared on the horizon. It was a woman, dressed in flowing robes of gold and white, with long dark hair that billowed behind her in the wind. "Stop this madness, Loki," the woman said, her voice echoing with a strange power. "You have caused enough trouble for one day?" Loki scowled, but he seemed to recognize the woman. "Ah, Freya," he said, his tone dripping with sarcasm. "I see you've come to spoil my fun." Freya stepped forward, her eyes glowing with a strange, otherworldly light. "Your fun has caused enough chaos and destruction," she said. "It is time to put an end to it." With a wave of her hand, Freya conjured up a powerful gust of wind that sent Loki tumbling through the air. He crashed to the ground, dazed and disoriented. Sam and his allies watched in awe as Freya turned towards them, a faint smile playing at the corners of her lips. "You have my thanks for your bravery," she said. "You have proven yourselves to be true warriors." With those words, Freya vanished, leaving Sam and his allies to pick up the pieces of their shattered world. But even as they mourned the destruction caused by Loki's pranks, they knew that they had proven themselves worthy of facing whatever challenges the universe had in store for them. As the dust settled and the echoes of battle faded away, Sam and his allies surveyed the aftermath of Loki's chaotic spree. The once vibrant celebration had turned into a scene of wreckage, with debris scattered everywhere and the air still thick with the lingering effects of the god of mischief's tricks. Amidst the chaos, the Anunnakian mummy struggled to untangle itself from a web of rubber chickens that Loki had conjured up in one of his absurd pranks. The other members of the group were busy extinguishing small fires sparked by the explosive surprises Loki had unleashed. As they regrouped, Sam couldn't shake the feeling that something else was amiss. The atmosphere was tense, and the night seemed to hold its breath in anticipation of what might happen next. It was then that a peculiar humming sound filled the air, capturing the attention of everyone present. Out of nowhere, a flock of luminescent butterflies emerged, fluttering gracefully around the group. Each butterfly emitted a soothing glow, casting a gentle light on the battered landscape. Sam and his allies exchanged puzzled glances as the butterflies formed a swirling pattern in the air. Suddenly, The butterflies converged, forming the shape of a shimmering portal. From within the portal emerged a group of ethereal beings, their forms radiant and otherworldly. They introduced themselves as the Guardians of Harmony, ancient beings tasked with maintaining balance in the realms. Your valor and resilience in the face of chaos have caught our attention, spoke the leader of the Guardians, a figure cloaked in a robe of cosmic hues. We have come to aid you in restoring order and ensuring that Loki's mischief does not leave a lasting scar on your world. With a wave of their hands, the Guardians mended the damages caused by Loki's pranks, restoring the landscape to its former glory. The butterflies danced around, leaving behind a trail of rejuvenation in their wake. Loki, still recovering from his tumble, watched with a mixture of annoyance and intrigue. The Guardians turned to Sam and his allies, their eyes filled with ancient wisdom. Remember, the balance of the universe is delicate, and true strength lies not just in victory, but in the ability to bring harmony out of chaos. With that, the Guardians and their radiant butterflies ascended back into the portal, which slowly closed behind them. As the last butterfly disappeared, a sense of tranquility settled over the area. Sam and his allies looked at each other, grateful for the unexpected assistance. With renewed determination, they set out to rebuild what was lost, now armed with the knowledge that the universe had allies beyond their understanding. And so, as the night turned into dawn, they began the journey to mend the fabric of their world, ready to face whatever challenges the cosmic tapestry had in store for them. Well, that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Please stay tuned next week for the next thrilling episode of Heart of the Mountain.